Who? Manchester! Manchester United!
This is VanCam, this is VanCam, you waited for.
Is that right, Steve? Were your mum so fat when she fell down the stairs? Your sister and your dad ran into the front room because they thought EastEnders was starting. Do, 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 do. Right, Steve! I've ended you! There ain't no coming back from me! Wham! Bam! This is Big Sam, strolling through the field. Oh, a baby lamb! But if you sat there and you're wondering who I am, I'm Kev Ashford, and you're very welcome to this week's ManUtd VanCam. Oh yeah, that's how I roll on here. Kev the big dog in the seat for another week. ManUtd VanCam is back. Hope everybody is well. Fair play to everybody who was watching this live last week. VanCam breaking all kinds of records. 50 live viewers. Oh yeah, and I know the big accounts will be looking down on me and going, oh down, you pauper, you know what I mean? But it's a big deal for Kev. Flying solo, man. You know, I'm doing my own shit. If you don't like it, then just do one. Well, yeah. Anyway, this week there's loads coming up. I've got an action-packed show. So we've got the big VanCam debate. And Cockstroker of the week is absolutely loaded with cockstrokers, so stay tuned for that. But a brief look back, Manchester United played Wolves at ManUtd. That was the last game, so I've not had a big say on that. And although it's in the past, I want to pick up on a few things, because a few people did take to social media, did take to YouTube to, you know, compound the result. Now, don't get me wrong, my 3-word, you know, review of that match would have been 2 points dropped, and it was because United dominated that match for large parts of the game, and we should have put it to bed. So in that sense, it is 2 points dropped, and I was disappointed. But kept seeing the bigger picture, man. You all know that I played football at a high standard. Yes, Fiddler's Green, back in the 90s, Manchester Publicity League, South Manchester Publicity League, but less of that anyway. You know, my days are over. I just have to do VanCam now, kick back and, you know, talk a bit of shit. But I seen enough from that game against Wolves to suggest that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has a vision, and we have now got an identity and a style of play. We were playing out from the back. You know what I mean? Man United. And that's how it should be. You know, we can mix it up, we can go long if we want to, but we've not got the bushy-haired bastard up front anymore, so we don't need to play that direct, shit, boring style of football. We can play it out to Wan-Bissaka, we can play it out to Luke Shaw. We've got Lindelof and Maguire who can carry the ball out from midfield, so we don't have to hit it long. I've seen so many instances against Wolves where, yes, I was disappointed with the result on the night. It kind of felt like a defeat, and that because of how well we played. But there's more to come. This team has been put together. You know, you've got Maguire, Dan James who started, Wan-Bissaka. They're trying to get into this team, man. You know, they are the future for the next few years of this Manchester United rebuild. And for that reason, I was happy with what I saw. But obviously not happy with the result. If that makes any sense to you at all, then yes, you'll be doing very, very well. Okay, so that's it on that, because that game was in the past. This weekend, it's Crystal Palace at Old Trafford, so I'll be talking a bit about that later on. So, let's get this show started. We're going to do a thing called the Big VanCam debate, and this week, it's on Lukaku. He doesn't play for United anymore, Kev. Yeah, well, he's been spouting shit, so let's get this started.
The Big VanCam debate.
This is the Big VanCam debate. I don't even know what that was. I think something flew up my nose or something. The Big VanCam debate is here. Last week we did it on VAR. I asked the question, VAR basically, are you having it? Do you like it? Do you think it's working or no? The yes side of it, basically I had loads and loads of interaction on this, loads of comments. The general kind of comments that were coming through would give it time. Yes, it will work, give it time, which I do agree with in that sense. But I was saying, the goals that are going in, you know, players are shitting themselves, man. They don't know whether to celebrate or what to do. And how fitting that last week I did the debate, or the big VanCam debate on VAR. Manchester City get another goal chalked off against Tottenham. It's a low blow, and that's something we'll get into in Cockstroker of the Week later on. But I did ask the question, VAR, are you having it or are you not having it? 65%, which is an overwhelming percentage, said yes. Basically, yes, give it time. A few of the comments will rattle through. I think my favourite one was, it should be the bastard in black's decision. I absolutely love that language, and some of you probably won't like it, but to me, man, the bastard in black sounds like some kind of mad hooligan. You know what I mean? You'd be like, yeah, I was down on the platform and the train doors open. The fucking bastard in black was there. You know what I mean? I shit myself. Got a right jog on. Right. Anyway, this week we are doing it on Lukaku. I did state earlier, he doesn't play for Man United anymore. Good riddance, because I certainly wasn't asked about him leaving. But he's had his say, like they always do. And this, from a dickhead who actually technically went on a strike, refused to come back to Man United, the biggest club in the world, because he's a shithouse. But the comments that have come out on a podcast this week, Lukaku claims he was made a scapegoat at Manchester United alongside Paul Pogba and Alexis Sanchez. Now, first of all, I will address this. The three players that are mentioned here, every Man United fan last season had problems with. Lukaku, because he didn't turn up in the big games. He's got the first touch of a bouncy castle. You might as well kick a ball at a bouncy castle because you just don't know where it's going to go. His first touch, dog shit. Didn't turn up for the big games. Yes, he scores goals, but what did he actually bring to the team? He could be anonymous for 75 minutes of a game and score a goal. What is the point of having a player on the pitch like that just doesn't get involved in build-up play? And he's basically shit. And I know I'm going hard here, but I'm going too far. This is Roy Keane on Alfie Inga Ireland, right? Anyway, the other two players, Paul Pogba, a lot of fans had beef with him last season because he comes out with shit. He can go and earn that much money, go and play a game and come out after it and say, yeah, you know, didn't really try, you know, mindset wasn't right today. Mindset? You're playing for Man United, man. And Alexis Sanchez, I mean, who the fuck is he, man? Not even seen him since he played that bastard piano. Where is he? What is he doing? Earning £500,000 a bastard week. But anyway, Lukaku has come out. I've got the comments here. He says they have to find a culprit. They, meaning Man United, the fans, us, Solskjaer, whoever. They have to find a culprit. If they want to put the blame on me, fuck it. This is exactly what he said. I know what I've been through, and this is just soccer. Don't ever say the word soccer again. It's football. You guys can find someone who really fits the bill, and I can go. Yep, sound. They have to find somebody. It is Pogba or me or Alexis. It's the three of us all the time. And it's justified, you shitface. The reason you got dogged was, like I said, anonymous in games. Shit first touch. Pogba again, in and out. You know, flashes of brilliance. I've just spat on my hand. That's because I'm getting hit up. And Alexis Sanchez, where is he? What has he done for Manchester United, picking up £500,000 a week? My question this week for the big VanCam debate, obviously it's on Lukaku. But Lukaku feels he was made a scapegoat and he was given a rough ride at Manchester United. So, do you agree with Lukaku that he was made a scapegoat for United's shit season? Or do you think, no, Romelu, you are talking pure horseshit, sunshine? You make a decision now. Click on the eye up here. It's a simple yes. Yes, he was, you know, he's the victim. Yeah, he had a right rough ride. Or no, shut up, Lukaku, you knobhead. Yeah, that is basically how the voting is going to go for this. And as always, there is no sitting up on that fence. Lukaku, he's the kind of shithouse who'd sit up on the fence. And do you know what I mean? If he fell off, there'd be an earthquake or something, man. And who wants that? Not me. Make a decision. I'll give you the poll result next week. Nice one.
The big VanCam debate.
Lukaku, a scapegoat. Cheeky Twastard. Make sure you get involved in the poll and I'll give you the poll result next week. Maybe, just maybe, and get in the comment section as well. You think, Kev, you bang out of order, mate. Lukaku was made a scapegoat and he had a right rough time at Man United. Do you know what I mean? Football is all about opinions, and that's why I absolutely love this game. Right, next we're going to go into a thing we know as Cockstroker of the Week. So many nominations this week, so many bellends out there. Let's find out in reverse order and get down to the top spot to find out who's taken home the accolade this week.
The Cockstroker of the Week.
Okie dokie, this is Cockstroker of the Week. This week, believe it or not, well, you're going to have to believe it, I've got a top 5. I'm going to run you down in reverse order. Number 5. Now, number 5 comes from Manchester City against Tottenham. Yes, another goal chalked off. VAR totally pissed City fans off. It's a low blow, but forget about that. There's one thing that really does annoy me. It's people that go to football stadiums and film themselves. You know what I mean? Goal reaction, match reaction, whilst the game's going on. You pay good money, man. Just don't waste your time, watch the game. Get your eyes on the ball, sunshine. But this City fan decided that it'd be a great time to film the dying seconds of that match as City had a corner. From the resulting corner, yes, Jesus did score. But about a minute later, it was chalked off. I'm going to play the clip and you'll understand exactly why this clip, and I'm going to make an exception for this lad actually filming himself, because it's a thing of pure beauty. Absolute thing of pure beauty. Keep on filming yourself, sunshine, because we get moments like that. And although that City fan obviously had a proper shit day, you know, his video went viral. So everybody is a winner. Coming in now at number 4. Number 4 is this lad who basically, he's a Newcastle United fan. Newcastle away day. Away the lads, you know, and all that shit. Decided to try and steal a boat. Now the clip could come in here he is, yeah. And as you can see, he's got himself into a right pickle. He's basically up shit's creek without a paddle. There's no paddle. But he's got himself into a right mess, man. Which just beggars belief and asks the question, why would you try and steal a boat? Number 3, the Manchester City Twitter account. This is because when Gabriel Jesus hit the back of the net before VAR ruled it out, City, the Manchester City Twitter account, actually tweeted out, "Sweet Jesus!" And then the goal got disallowed. Number 2. Now, I'm not sure if I mentioned that Manchester City got a goal disallowed last week against Tottenham. It's a low blow. Anyway, this is a serious matter. Number 2 is this Manchester City fan. Now, following that decision, Tottenham fans were obviously goading the City fans, and because this is what you're going to get, and they're cheering VAR, VAR, and you've got the City fans are I'm absolutely fuming, me. Can't believe it, man. It's happened again. Anyway, Laura Oakley, this is a serious matter, said, tweeted out, so this is the teenage prick who punched me in the face at the game today. Sorry your A-level results went badly, but this week may get worse as you have been reported. I've not actually looked into this to see if the lad has been found, but she actually took a picture of him. He looks like just an absolute muppet. So if for any reason you would know this complete and utter cockstroker, then get in touch with Laura Oakley. Her Twitter handle is on the page there. Yeah, so for that reason, punching a woman at a football game. It's just football. What is it all about, man? Number one cockstroker of the week this week goes to Conor McGregor. Yes, I'm sure you will have seen it, and this man is definitely taking on the award this week. Back in Dublin, Conor McGregor is at a bar mithering an old Irish guy who just wants to be left alone. Conor McGregor's in there giving it the big I am. He's got sunglasses, for Christ's sake. Sunglasses inside a pub. Do you know what I mean? Is it sunny in there, Conor? No, take them off, you tit. Anyway, he's with his three bouncers. He's going round giving out whiskey. This one guy is obviously... We can't hear what's said on film, but obviously this clip went viral, the CCTV from the pub. But it would have been somewhere along the lines of, you know, I don't want your whiskey, Conor. Fuck off. You know, something a bit like Bob Geldof then. Anyway, he's obviously said something along the lines, Conor McGregor decides to punch the old guy. And you think of the damage that Conor McGregor does in the ring anyway, or in the cage, in the octagon. The kind of shit that he does. And he punches an old guy because he wouldn't take some of Conor McGregor's shit whiskey. For that reason, honestly, it's been action-packed this week. Got a right sweat on here, but we had to end it and give Conor McGregor something this week. And God, have we done it. We've given him Cockstroker of the Week for this week. If you've got a nomination, send it in. If it gets read out and it features, you get the creditation. I'm done here.
Cockstroker of the Week.
I don't want your whiskey, Conor. I didn't even know I could do a Dublin accent, man. The things you discover. Anyway, that was Cockstroker of the Week done and dusted for another week. Before we end with a look at your comments, it's time to do the new segment of the show. Obviously, the football season has officially started from a couple of weeks ago. But the VanCam Fantasy Football League. Let's have a look. Who's rocking top spot? Okay, so week 2 of the Fantasy Football VanCam League, and Keely's Wheelies, Paul Johnson is absolutely pissing it, man. 153 points, rocking top spot. And after only 2 weeks, I've got this defeatist attitude. I was there the other day and I'm thinking, as long as I finish above Dave Birtwistle, I'll be happy with that. It's so negative to think like that. It's a bit like United this season, innit? You think we'll get 4th spot? You know, think higher. Need to be thinking higher. I said it last week, man. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint. You know, me and Birtwistle, we're in the pack, the chasing pack. Maybe Paul Johnson has just, you know, he's too much steam ahead. You know, he's, you know, the horse that's leading the pack, and we're just waiting to pounce. One wrong move, Paul Johnson, and we're having you, yeah? Okay, so now we're going to end with your comments. A selection of comments that I find the time to look through. This could be YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, all that social media shit. I have a sift through, pick a few out and read them out. If it gets read out, obviously, it's kind of a big deal. So let's have a look at a selection of comments that have made the cut this week. Okay, so before I get into your comments, I think it's only fair, in fact it is fair, too right it's fair, that I do the Super Chat Appreciation Society. I've got so many from last week. VanCam literally broke records, and on the strength of this, Kev went out, drank a rake of beer, you know, I'd got a doner kebab on the way home, stole a traffic cone, all that crazy shit. Dan Wills Gaming said, nice to see the most entertaining Man United channel back. Stuart Bowman, here's a little something to get your weekend going. Come on United. That's the man that gave me this as well and sent me that in the post, man. Honestly, I am not worthy. Dave Birtwistle, what a man, said, bloody good evening, Kev. Robert Ingram, get yourself a Budweiser, Kev. Loving this Super Kev, 9.99, man. I don't know how much Budweiser's are near you, but I can get a shitload of beer from that from Aldi. Alex Rudd, no Budweiser, get Stella. It was just off the scale, man. What else? Where? John Vallandingham, Sir John. I'm not worthy, said buy some Yorkshire Red on me, Kev. Honestly, to every single one of them people, thank you very much. You know that it all goes back into the making of ManUtd VanCam. Cheers. Okay, so this is where you lot take over. Let's have a look at your comments. David Conreen, the Wivenshaw Raver. I would say waver. Got it right then. Yes. Hope you're well, Sunshine, and Erica as well. You got me again last night, Kev. Put on YouTube and saw ManUtd VanCam. Even had a time, but I was mistaken. Looking forward to the return of the van with the man. Regards, Raver. Thank you very much. This is probably a time, this is what YouTubers do, innit? Where I say, go and click the notification bell end, and then that sorts out all that shit. But thanks very much for the comment, Mr. Raver. Ravon. Sir John of Vallandingham said, got to get me a VanCam sandwich board and walk around Times Square. Glad to have you back, Kev. The funny thing about this is when I read it, I know how Vallandingham's head's working here, because I would not put that past Vallandingham to get himself a sandwich board with VanCam on the front. You look at the stuff he's done in the past, man. He got himself a t-shirt made. He even sent me a VanCam cup. Sent me my own merchandise. What a man! One Punch Burt Whistle in the comment section. Great show, welcome back, thank you very much. Wan-Bissaka, Maguire, Mint signing. So happy for the lad James to score on his debut. Good times. This was obviously before the Wolves game, so they basically pissed on our chips a bit there. But I'd be interested to know what you thought of Dan James, his first full start for United against Wolves. I thought he got lost a little bit in the game. Maybe this supposed dive, was it a dive, was it not? Was he trying to ride the challenge? You know, the fans got on his back, all that shit. Wanker, wanker, wanker. All game, then booed him and all that. He's only a young lad. He's got bags of potential, great pace. Hopefully he gets a few more starts in the Man United team. Nick Critter, how are you, Sunshine? He said the Super Cup game was just a glorified friendly at half-time, according to all the Liverpool fans. After penalties, it was the biggest competition in world football. Liverpool fans, ladies and gentlemen, that is right. And just touching on this, it's only this week I've seen on social media, Liverpool fans, United are the most successful English team, yeah? We're a few trophies ahead of Liverpool. Liverpool fans are actually claiming that the Community Shield, or the Charity Shield as it used to be called, shouldn't be counted. So if we had them taken off us, and theirs as well, they're the most decorated team in English football. So yeah, the Super Cup's fine, you know, so you have to win the Champions League or the Europa League to get a crack at winning the Super Cup. You have to win the Premier League or the FA Cup to get a crack at winning the Community Shield. Yeah, that's how it works. And you only got the Community Shield this season, or this season at the start of the season. For what? For finishing second in the league because City won everything. Liverpool fans. Spartan23 hit the comment section, yeah? Said, mate, your channel is brilliant. If you want more exposure, call out the other Man United fan channels on their bullshit. That should do the trick. Yeah, not really one of my moves. I've seen that people will latch onto other fan channels, maybe try attacking them to get more views. Certainly not going to happen from me. And one thing I will say is, right, I'll let them all battle between each other. I'll just keep rocking 1,000 views a week or whatever. I'm quite happy with my little VanCam community. I love it. But the United stand, right? I swear to God, you lot, you've got competition. Because I stumbled across a YouTube channel the other day called Fergie United, and I reckon this guy is the competition, and within years will definitely hit 1 million followers. Ethan D was in the comment section massaging my ego. Nothing wrong with that. He said, you're witty, sharp and have great comedy timing. The VanCam is high quality editing. I love it. Do it all myself, mate. Have a go at the live stream. Advertise it with short vids and trust in yourself. Also ask Mark Goldbridge of the United stand. He's grown his massively. I was on the United stand. That's where VanCam originated from, Ethan. And as regards to live videos. This weekend, I'm hoping to do the first one. Now, I've noticed that all the fan channels are battling with each other, all trying to do these watch-alongs, and they're successful for United standard. That's fair enough. You want to watch somebody watching a game, each to their own, do whatever you want. Now, this week, I am not at Old Trafford for the Crystal Palace game. I'm hoping to do a thing, and I want to get it up and started, because I can't be out sitting there for an hour and a half talking people through the game while I'm watching it and that. I don't think it'd be good viewing anyway, but I'm thinking of the last 10 minutes, so we could call it the last 10 minutes. So the last 10 minutes of the match, you can tune in, you know, you get the last 10 minutes of the game, thoughts on the game, and see you later. I'm off down the pub for a shitload of beer. But yes, I'm hoping to do that this weekend. We will just have to see how it works out. How are you going to watch a 3 o'clock kickoff, Kev? I've got a mate, he's called Disco Get Dave, come round before the season started with a Stanley knife and a Phillips screwdriver. Attack the telly, moved a few leads around, and I can get pretty much any game of football that I want on my telly. Probably shouldn't have said that. Do I look better like that? I was sent a tweet by Apex Venom. He said, "Where's Kev? Miss not having VanCam on Fridays. Also, Kev, I didn't know you played for Rangers." Twastard! Apex Venom! That is... Do you know what? This is getting completely out of order, man. That Graham Scottish Scouse tash face bastard! Cheeky Twastard! Honestly, man. I'm going to break one of these days on here and you lot will witness it. I'm not having it. That's just ridiculous, man. It's absolutely ridiculous. People are just... You're just Googling people with tashes now. I'm going to fucking shave it next week. Marty J MUFC at Marty J77 was on Twitter. He said, hashtag VanCam, were you a member of the Backstreet Boys? Oh, this is just getting ridiculous. This is just a bang out of order, man. Cheeky Twastard, the pair of you. How dare you? How dare you send a couple of lookalikes in like that? Ain't no Backstreet Boy, I'm VanCam, man. Do you know what I mean? Honestly, this is hideous. It's ridiculous. Right, it's Crystal Palace at the weekend. We're at Old Trafford, and for me, this is a must-win game. It's the third game of the season. We need to get back on track. Goals. Do you know what? It's fucking pissed me right off, man. I'm not even bothered now. Yeah, United are playing Palace at the weekend. They're called the Eagles. Yeah. Anyway, if you want to follow me, stay on here. In a minute, there's a pre-recorded clip, and it shows me like telling you about how you can follow me on social media. There's something in my eye. I know it's not a tear. It's little flies flying around there, and they fly in your eyes to get moisture or something, or water. Or thanks very much for watching. Fuck. For United at the weekend against Crystal Palace. Come on! United! Yay! I said your love, keep on lifting me higher and higher. Nice one for watching the video. And thanks to everybody who has subscribed to VanCam. You can follow me on all the usual social media platforms. That's Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Plenty of Fish. So make sure you give me a follow. Nice one if you dropped a like on the video. Make sure you subscribe. This is VanCam. Nice one.